Hello everyone, welcome back to another Madden video, and this will be the start of my Bills franchise. As you know, last game didn't go too with the Bengals, so hopefully that won't happen with the Bills. As you know, I normally play on Pro. I think I might have accidentally kept it on Rookie, yep. Because I'm bad and all that. And if you hear anything in the background, that's just my washer. A washing machine. So yeah, start the game. Actually, just gotta make sure. Dude, I think I did. Yeah, now I'm playing 15-minute games. Play 8-minute games. Alright, let's go. I'm facing the much better Ravens, and a lot of you probably already know how this game went. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen with us.
A new season is upon us. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the NFL debut of the 7th overall pick of the...
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and they got Lamar Jackson starting.
On the ground with their leading rusher from a season ago, it's Alex Collins. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one
and
was
I do play on
swallowed up
defensive
because
line.
what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, Jackson, and he's got Snead. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now.
And also
getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started.
Again, mostly just because I don't see many others doing that.
Now a give to Collins. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing is Jackson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
You have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McKenzie. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
This one away by the punter, Dar. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens making their way out here, Charles, and a heartbreaking last-second loss to the Bengals Week 17 last year. Kept them out of the playoffs into their season at 9-7. And, you know, since winning Super Bowl 47, they've now missed the playoffs for the last 5 years.
They want to get back to doing things the Ravens way, which means toughness on both sides of the ball. So they'll want to continue to run it with Alex Collins. They added Orlando Brown in at right tackle. They want better push up front, but they have to throw the ball better as well. So they added Michael Crabtree in free agency, and the 2 tight ends. Grabbed them early. Hayden Hurst out of South Carolina and Mark Andrews out of Oklahoma. Then flip it over on defense. Want to continue to flock to the football the way that they've done for so many years.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
All right, here we go.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First catch
Seemed to be having problems in the passing game. Well, in the passing defense.
The Ravens drafted him, added him to their stable after drafting Hayden Hurst in the 1st round. A 2nd tight end who can catch the football. He looks like a guy that's going to line up on the line of scrimmage and mash you in the running game as a blocker. But his best attributes, splitting out, catching the football almost as an extra wide receiver. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Don't know why we're
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a Turkey Bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Well, I actually made it.
And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. These Bills, Charles, broke the 17-year playoff drought under first-year head coach Sean McDermott. And while Bills fans, they reveled in their team's return to relevance, we know the NFL, it's a what have you done for me lately business. So what can we expect in 2018?
I think a continuation of what head coach Sean McDermott started last year, creating the new culture for the Bills, upgrading their defense. But the big thing, They need more plays from the quarterback position that are downfield, chunk plays to take some of the pressure off the defense. Remember, only 3 points scored in the playoff loss to the Jaguars.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not only going to catch the football, he's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra
I
yards.
think the running game's not going to do much.
There, maybe a yard up to the 36.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now Allen. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. Now Allen. And this is going to be
I'll admit that was pretty good.
The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Yeah, it's knocked down to the 6.
Take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And incomplete there.
Lucky there.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And it's fielded at the 34.
Yeah, no juking working there.
That time on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And now running right through it. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season.
So we got...
Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
To the air, Allen.
I tried to get it off, but I couldn't.
Down he goes.
Terrell Suggs.
In there for sack number 127 in his great career. Moving in past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. To throw, it's Allen. It's caught. Jones. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And
too far
on the deep ball.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that's not good for them.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
Marshall Yonda injured.
Early downs like that 1st down there.
Oh, that's
need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Green 39! Green 39!
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Oh, he should have gotten him there.
Lee says this will be incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. This is taken at the 23.
I tried
A
to
change of possession here on the punt. And now out come the Bills. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Left side here, caught by Clay.
That was a good catch.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies.
Oh, come on. No.
And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Allen off the play fake. Steps away. Oh, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. The 30. 10. And he will bring this back.
I should have taken the sack.
6 and a Raven touchdown. He was 2nd in the NFL last year with 6 interceptions. This time, not only the interception, but also 6 points.
And it's just so difficult to go get the football in this league because people are so proficient in the passing game. It's not easy at all to read patterns, to break on the football, catch the ball, and take it the other way. Yeah, when you have a guy like that on your team, you feel really good about his efforts.
Here's Thompson on the return.
Kind of made me take it out there, but whatever.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. A reminder coming up at the half, we hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1. So do not press that skip button. Looking deep now from and this throw will be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's going to be taken down here.
Now who's the flag going to be on? Oh.
Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
This commentary is bad.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's 3 yards.
Okay. You should have.
Pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's your third deflection. It should be. Should have picked one up.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw it.
We need to get a quarterback hit. Make Lamar Jackson fumble.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Wide open receiver complete.
Yeah, I don't like how this is going.
Touchdown.
I don't think this is going to go very well.
Mark Andrews with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Especially since I'm going to try to keep the roster.
And there it is. Tally it up, folks.
I'll try to get anyone you tell me to try and trade for.
The Baltimore Ravens. So many people focused on his legs coming into the league. He'll score plenty of touchdowns that way. But being able to throw it into the end zone, that's a special feeling. And he's a guy who will do that often in the league.
Pigs giving pretty good field position each time.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes it...
How?
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover as his guys will get the
I'm not throwing it deep ever again.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Green 39! Green 39! Hot! Hot!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Swerve pass interference. I'm going to be mad.
Trying to defend
what do you mean? Oh, that's a bad call,
sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle, and he got caught in between and created a foul.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews.
Why are you calling
timeouts? The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
I should be
under a minute to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that is incomplete.
All I'm going to say is our pass coverage is kind of bad. He was wide open.
Targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. But he gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a
Cam might
timeout
throw it
call.
deep again.
As they
Maybe.
get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Again, Jackson. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down.
I mean, all I'm going to say is the talent
Either
differences.
one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Allen going to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught at the 10. Josh Allen with his first ever NFL touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score.
And how about that for Josh Allen? His first touchdown pass in the NFL. He had plenty of success while at the University of Wyoming. But when you throw your first touchdown in the league, that's what you've been dreaming of since you were a small child.
One to cherish forever, and you talk about his success. He had 44 touchdown passes in his 2 seasons at Wyoming.
That was not meant to happen. I got distracted. Got 5 seconds.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll check in for the first time. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
That was a big hit, but got a nice return. Hopefully we don't throw an interception.
Button just yet. Points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
A reminder, 4 more games set to kick off later this afternoon. Chiefs, Chargers, Seahawks and the Broncos, Redskins and Cardinals, and then the Cowboys against the Panthers. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he
I
does
did
is he takes away having
check
to make
down.
those slide steps in the
I'm
pocket.
also trying to be
To
safe.
find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Allen. And
Okay, what was that?
incomplete. Charles Clay is tight in the intended target, and that takes
No,
us from second to
that
third
should be
down.
intentional grounding.
I know our vantage
How
point
bad
might
that
be a
was.
little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throw left side, complete to Foster.
Also,
And
make
this
it.
time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard
go for it.
line. The completion
only
good
third, though. I'm
fully
not-
6, and that'll bring up
Not
4.
gonna risk it.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the
way.
tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Who knows? Maybe we will get the win.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews.
Wide open.
And he'll be taken
Wide
down, but not before
open.
they work it across
I could
midfield.
try to cover, but I'm
A
not that
very
good
solid
covering.
gain of 27.
But when you hit him on the move
I
like
can
that,
try.
and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And he'll be taken
And
down right around the
he trucked us.
41-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And again, it's Collins. And he gets it down to the 32. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead.
That's why I
Give
don't
it to
go
the
and
backs,
try
put a
to
little bit of
guard
keep
you.
away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good
Pass
philosophy
instead
at
of
this
running
point,
wide
going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They go play action here on 1st down. Finding room to the 20. Man open left side is Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. John Brown, his first touchdown as a member of the Ravens. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now Allen off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got him bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. And he's able to
Yeah,
plow
must have been
forward
moved. That
up
was
to about the
ill-advised.
29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Allen being chased out left. And this
What
one
was
is
that?
incomplete.
Must got
Here's
hit.
Matt Darr now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. 12 yards on the return that time.
That's no good. It's
And now
already getting
Baltimore
pressured
gets
like
set to
crazy.
take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Finally got
and
a
his
hit.
guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard
For all the
line.
opportunities we've had.
Crabtree the target on that one. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
X is wide open too, and I tried to get him.
Able to get
I
in there
got
and take him
some
down for a
Mac
loss of
before I
3.
can try.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Allen now looks to throw.
What was
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force
send
an
an all-out
incomplete
rush.
pass. Now they're just a
Seems
play
like
away
that's
from
what
getting the
they do.
football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there.
This defense is
Throw it
continuing to
somewhere.
contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
Just can't let them score.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the
So
field.
we're still in this
And
game.
last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This is Collins on the handoff. And
Pick
able to
six
push his
is
way
what
forward
it's
here
really
for a
got
good
in
little
my head.
gain.
So we're
Tremaine
getting
Edmonds
anything
there to
until they
bring him
got that.
down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll try and run forward with Collins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Probably gonna go for a field goal here.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to
Yeah,
make
they're
it
too
4th
far.
down.
It's not often that you get 19-year-olds that enter the NFL, but this guy is absolutely special. Tremaine Edmonds out of Virginia Tech, 6'4", 250-plus pounds, can run like a deer. We just saw his ability to flash and make plays.
His brother Terrell also taken in the first round. First set of brothers taken in the first round of the same draft in NFL history. Throwing on first down is Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the...
Yeah, we can still do this. We can still do this.
Back now in Baltimore.
I don't trust
The Bills
Lance.
have the football, but they trail here as we begin
I'm throwing too
quarter
many
number 4.
interceptions on those. I know what I'm saying. I'm throwing interceptions on almost everything.
Here we go now.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Complete to Jones. And he'll take this across
stop
the
the clock.
25 before
Make sure I don't
going
get
out of
injured.
bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't even save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up
Just
the first
looking
down,
at how
but
that's
they-
the exact
as you
same
mentioned,
play.
They have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Allen now on first down. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Tried to throw it there.
So they escape,
Right
so
as
to
he was
speak,
going.
maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
They really want me to call a run play.
Defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into
Oh,
the
and
end
Terrell
zone
Sowers
for a
injured.
Buffalo
Great.
touchdown. A
Yes.
big play there. 60
So he has an arm.
And the Bills have cut it to within a score.
He has an
No,
arm.
we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now here come the Ravens.
Really gotta stop
Certainly
him.
want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them. I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
What? No. No, that tackle. No.
Ravens touchdown.
Nah, that was a... Nah.
His second touchdown here in this
It didn't
opening
move
weekend.
or tackle when I told it to
Extend
tackle.
their lead.
That's some...
In
that's
order to
bad.
lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. Solid return, pretty good field
Barely
position.
didn't.
They'll start at the 32-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Okay.
And this is incomplete.
He dropped.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here.
Okay, me pressing button doesn't work. It better not spike it. I swear it better not spike it. It's about to spike it. It spiked it.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Bills on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and a mile. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And almost intercepted.
I have to go for it.
His 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen.
Okay, when you don't get past the line of scrimmage, that's not.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should
Not
do
the
it.
button. Not the button I meant to press.
This is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Okay. I mean, it's not going to get me to win, but,
Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back on
I'm
the
good
field.
with that.
With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Time for a break.
we do need a
We'll
touchdown.
come back and see this one out after this. So it's Bills football here as we get
That was a very bad throw, though. I didn't mean to throw to that one guy.
Search for a late score.
I didn't mean to throw that area.
On 1st down, Allen. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every.
Try to get it to McKenzie
that
again.
allowed them to disrupt the play.
Hurry up, here we go. 3, 19.
Now Allen.
Yeah, they got him. Okay, I threw it.
And taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He's going to let it fly. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly
We
another
need to
pick.
throw it.
Now
I mean,
4th down.
seriously. There's not much else we can
Trying
do.
to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, man.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive
Well,
guys?
that's just going to end the game, so I'm just going to send the rest of the game because I know it's over. Thanks for watching, everyone, and goodbye.